Alright, it's time to rank another soundtrack, and this time I'm going to be doing Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins, on the Game Boy. Like always, I'm just doing the stage themes, so no invincibility, ending, mini-games, shit like that. Just the songs that play during the stages. In this case, there are 9 total to rank, and many of them appear in multiple stages and aren't confined to a particular zone. They bounce all over. So as far as the song's titles go, I am going by the way that they are listed on the soundtrack on multiple sources online. I'm not 100% sure that these are correct, but I'm fairly confident that they are. Like always, I'm going to preface this by saying that this list is just strictly my opinion. It's completely subjective. Feel free to post your own opinion, what you agree with, disagree with. Just respect my opinion and everybody else's. I encourage discussion and debate. So, without any further ado, let's get on with the list. Number 9, Graveyard. It's basically the chord progression of a recurring riff that you'll hear a lot throughout the rest of the soundtrack, with some creepy noises sprinkled in the background here and there. And regarding the recurring riff, so yeah, there is a particular song that you're going to hear later on in the ranking where this recurring riff is based off of, and it's kind of like a motif that you're going to hear in bits and pieces or in extended versions throughout pretty much more than half the soundtrack. So you're going to hear me come back to this quite a bit. There is a section in Graveyard where it picks up a bit, but it doesn't last too long. It's pretty bare bones, no pun intended. Number 8, Machine. Aptly named, this song is mostly about the percussion. The only thing you'll hear of any leads are shortened renditions of the soundtrack's recurring riff. It sounds like an intro that's about to go into a full-on song, but then never does. The riff does at least change up a little bit, but the song as a whole stays plateaued the entire time, not really ever changing direction. Number 7, Haunted House. Very minimal arrangement here, just a bass riff that goes back and forth a couple times, along with a screechy lead instrument that does some call and response. It's actually a new rendition of the song that you'd hear in the underground segues from Super Mario Land 1. Like I said though, very minimal. There's a lot of empty space in the song, which does provide suspense in the one stage it shows up in, but you probably won't be too upset that you don't hear it in any of the other stages. Number 6, Star Maze. This one's got a bonus level type feel to it, and you do hear it only once in one of the 2 space levels. And although there's not a lot to it, the first section is pretty basic, but then it goes into a short but effective little section that sounds like it might actually work as the game's ending theme. There's just something safe about it. Number 5, The Moon. This one's not going to be confused with the classic of the same name from DuckTales. Instead, this is a slowed-down, spacey waltz version of that recurring tune. This song definitely incorporates more of said song than most of the rest of the soundtrack, but the pacing, the instrumentation choices, and some of the effects, like the synth that fades out before it comes roaring back in, add some variety to something you've probably heard a decent amount of by this point. Unfortunately, being the second of the 2 space levels, much like Star Maze, you only hear the song once too. Number 4, Treetop. After a happy little intro that doesn't fit with the rest of the song at all, you'll get that recurring riff. The lead instrument is that same screechy one from Haunted House, but it's supplemented more with instrumentation and a second section. It's simple, but it's not barren either. A nice little balance that I think songs like Graveyard and Haunted House could have used a little bit more of. Number 3, Seashore. There's a nice tropical vibe on this one. You've got some steel drum hits going on in the background, and I like how awkwardly unpredictable the timing of the bass notes drop in. It's an interesting pattern for sure. Of course, it suits the water stage as well, but it also stands out from the pack as one of the more distinct songs on the soundtrack. Number 2, Warios Castle. Hands down, the most distinct song on the soundtrack, and it's not just because it ignores the recurring riff we've talked about numerous times. It's got a brooding, dark feel to it, naturally being the final stage and all. But man, that bass by itself just makes the song sound dangerous, never mind when you add the distorted organ on top of it. There's also a cool drum roll that leads into the second half of the song, which is carried by what I guess could be described as a simple solo. It's melodic, but not doing too much. It fits perfectly, doing just enough. And number 1, Athletic. This is the most well-rounded song on the soundtrack. There's various sections, and the arrangement is a lot fuller than just about everything else. The main riff is the one mentioned earlier that gets recycled in various other songs on the soundtrack, so by default, this is pretty much the heart and soul of the soundtrack. I really like how the rhythm section is very busy, while the lead is a little more moderately paced and melodic, and the sounds all mesh with each other very nicely. It's not an iconic song like the overworld stages of Mario games gone by, but it definitely has that signature upbeat overworld vibe that continues to work. So that's it for the list. Here's a quick recap. Number 9, Graveyard. Number 8, Machine. Number 7, Haunted House. Number 6, Star Maze. Number 5, The Moon. Number 4, Treetop. Number 3, Seashore. Number 2, Warios Castle. And number 1, Athletic. So what did you think of the list? What did you agree with, disagree with? How would you rank the soundtrack? Feel free to post your opinions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.